We do have a problem with violence here.
Newly appointed Fort Myers Police Chief Derrick saying and acknowledging the cycle of crime plaguing the city of Palms. Today, that chief attending the department's Coffee with a Cop event, offering insight to the community on his plans to make Fort Myers a safer place. 4 in Your Corner's Malcolm Johnson has the story.
As the coffee flowed, so did the conversation between these Fort Myers residents and new Police Chief Derrick.
I just think it's great that we're starting to do some of this communication. I know we have a new chief here in Fort Myers, and I'm really hoping that he's going to step forward.
Diggs stepped into the room, meeting and greeting those in attendance with that plan in mind. Moving forward.
What I'm going to do in the weeks and months to come, you're going to start seeing us do a series of things that start slowly building that trust with folks in certain communities so that they'll work with us and they support the things that we do.
Diggs tells me he's surprised at the lack of trust between law enforcement and certain communities. It's a factor that's led to no arrest in the Club Blue shooting, where 2 young men died and more than a dozen were shot.
My concern with Club Blue is that we probably have a lot of witnesses out there that know exactly what happened. They know exactly who the culprits are, but they're afraid to come forward because the relationship between our law enforcement and our community.
Diggs wouldn't specify strategies he plans on rolling out to improve community relations, but he's confident he can get it handled after patrolling the streets of Toledo, Ohio.
The violence we have in Fort Myers, while serious and tragic, and by no way, shape, means, or form, can come close to some of the violent situations that we had back in Ohio. But that being said, we do have a problem with violence here.
Malcolm Johnson, Fox 4, in your corner.
Now, Chief Diggs also says that he plans to continue the joint task force with the Lee County Sheriff's Office to cut down on crime in the Dunbar area in particular. Now, in a few weeks, the city will also begin installing surveillance cameras in Dunbar before possibly expanding to other parts of the city as well.